Hello students. In this video, we're setting off on an exciting journey to explore two of the most important elements on our planet, water and air. These incredible resources are essential for all living things, and we're going to discover how they work together in fascinating cycles. First, let's talk about water. Did you know that about 71% of our Earth is covered by water? But here's the catch, only about 3% of this water is fresh and suitable for drinking. The rest, 97%, is saltwater, which is found in our oceans and seas. While saltwater is crucial for marine life, we rely on that small fraction of fresh water for drinking, farming, and more. So, where does all this water come from? Rainwater is one important source. It forms when water vapor in the sky cools and falls back to the ground as rain. This rainwater replenishes our rivers, lakes, and underground water sources. Speaking of underground water, it's known as groundwater. It's the water stored beneath the Earth's surface in rocks and soils, and we can access it through wells and springs. Surface water, like that in rivers, lakes, and ponds, is another key source. Now, let's explore the water cycle, also known as the hydrological cycle. It is a continuous process that keeps water moving through different stages. It starts with evaporation, where the sun heats water in rivers, lakes, and oceans, turning it into vapor that rises into the sky. Then comes condensation. As the vapor rises, it cools and forms tiny droplets of water, which gather to create clouds. When these clouds become too heavy, they release the water back to the ground as precipitation, which can be rain, snow, or hail. This water then collects in rivers, lakes, and even soaks into the ground to refill our groundwater. Plants also play a role in the water cycle through transpiration, where they take in water from the soil and release it as vapor into the air. The water cycle is incredibly important because it helps distribute and purify water all over the Earth. This cycle supports all life forms, influences weather patterns, and ensures that we have fresh water to drink. But sometimes, too much or too little water can cause problems. A flood occurs when there's so much rain that rivers, lakes, and ponds overflow. Floods can have serious effects, such as destroying crops, leading to food shortages, and causing waterlogging that attracts disease-carrying insects. They can also erode soil, making the land less fertile, and damage infrastructure like buildings and roads. On the other hand, a drought is the opposite of a flood. It happens when there's very little rain over a long period, leading to water shortages. Droughts can dry up soil and reduce water levels, making it hard for crops to grow and causing water scarcity for people and animals. The impact of droughts can be devastating, leading to hunger, increased food prices, and harm to the environment. One way to help manage water during dry times is through rainwater harvesting. By capturing rain from roofs or land and storing it in tanks, we can conserve fresh water for drinking, farming, and other essential activities. Rainwater harvesting not only helps increase water availability during dry spells but also raises awareness about the importance of saving water. Now, let's turn our attention to the air. Air surrounds us and is vital for life. It's made up of different gases and tiny particles, and it plays a crucial role in many processes that keep us alive. Air has mass and pressure, which means it has weight and pushes down on everything. This is known as atmospheric pressure. It also occupies space, which means it can be compressed or expanded. Air is transparent, letting light pass through, and when it heats up, it expands and rises. The air around us is part of the atmosphere, a protective layer that surrounds the Earth and helps keep it warm. The atmosphere is made up of different layers, starting with the troposphere, where weather happens, and moving up to the stratosphere, which contains the ozone layer. Above that is the mesosphere, where meteors burn up, followed by the thermosphere, which gets hotter the higher you go. The outermost layer is the exosphere, where space begins, and satellites orbit the Earth. Air is composed mainly of nitrogen, which makes up about 78% of it. Nitrogen is essential for plants. Oxygen, making up about 21% of the air, is crucial for all living beings to breathe. Even though carbon dioxide is only a small part of the air, it's vital for plants to grow. Water vapor in the air is important for the water cycle and weather patterns. However, dust and smoke particles can pollute the air and affect our health. Air and water are incredibly important for life on Earth, from helping us breathe and grow to supporting weather and climate. By understanding how these elements work together, we can appreciate their value and do our part to protect them. That wraps up our exciting journey through water and air. Attempt to answer this question next. What percentage of Earth's water is fresh water? Please share your answer in the comments. The complete curriculum for Class 6 is available on our channel. Check out all the links provided in the description below. Please make sure to like, share, and comment for more such videos.